welcome back to the Story Corner with Macmillan. My name's Rebecca and I'm going to tell you a story. Did you remember it, Jack and the Beanstalk? Well, I'm going to tell you another story about a magic beanstalk and a castle in the clouds. And actually, at the end of Jack and the Beanstalk, I told you that the giant was never seen again. Well, that's not very true actually, because that same giant appears in our next story. And our next story is about a boy, a beanstalk, a castle in the clouds, and a giant. But this time, the giant isn't a big, mean, horrible, hungry giant. Now that same giant is very, very old. He's got bad eyesight. He's got no hair. He's got no teeth. Oh dear, he's a sad old giant. And the little boy, well, he's not Jack, but he's another little boy who comes into our story this time, and his name is Jim. And the story is called Jim and the Beanstalk, not Jack and the Beanstalk. Let's see if I get it right. Okay, so here's the story of Jim and the Beanstalk. One day, Jim woke up, stretched and looked out of his window. And what did he see? Wow, a beanstalk, an enormous beanstalk in his garden going up, up, up into the sky. Well, Jim knew the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, so he decided to go out in his pyjamas and climb up and see what he could see at the top of the beanstalk. So he climbed and he climbed and he climbed, and he climbed and he climbed and he climbed, and he climbed and he climbed till he got to the top, and he looked around, and there was the castle. He remembered. So Jim went up to the castle and knocked on the door. And the door of the castle opened. And it was the giant himself. Remember, the old, sad giant. And the giant said, "What do you want?" And Jim said, "Oh, good morning. My name's Jim, and I've just climbed up a magic beanstalk, and I wondered whether I could have some breakfast with you." And the giant said, "Is your name Jack?" No, my name's Jim." Because there was a boy called Jack many years ago, and he came up a beanstalk and he stole my money. No, that wasn't me. That was Jack. I'm Jim. And there was a boy many years ago, and he climbed up a beanstalk and stole my magic goose. No, that was Jack. I'm Jim. And there was a boy who climbed up a beanstalk many years ago, and he stole my magic harp. No, really, truly, my name's Jim. I just woke up this morning and found a beanstalk in the garden. Oh, all right then. So Jim went into the castle with the giant, and they sat down and they had breakfast. Well, Jim had breakfast, but the giant, no, I've got no teeth. I'm really old. I've got bad eyes. I've got a bad back. I can't do anything anymore. My life is very sad. And Jim said, "What a shame. Don't you even have a hobby?" "Yeah, I like reading books, but I can't see anymore. My eyes are so bad." And Jim said, "Hey, if you want to see better, you need glasses." And the giant said, "Glasses? No, it's my eyes, my eyes." And Jim said, No, let me explain. You put them on your nose and round your ears. "It's my eyes," said the giant. No. So Jim explained. You put them on your nose, round your ears, and then you can see properly. You see, glasses. And the giant thought, and he said, "I know what. I've got some gold coins here. Let me see. If I give you a gold coin, will you give me some glasses?" "No problem," said Jim. So he took a big tape measure and he measured the giant's head. There we are. measured the giant's head. Then he took the gold coin and he went doom, 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 down the beanstalk and into town. Now, where do you go if you want to buy some glasses? That's right, he went to the optician. He went to the optician's and he said, "Good morning, optician. I need some glasses for a giant and I can give you a gold coin." And the optician said, "Oh, yes, of course." So the optician worked hard all night long and he gave Jim a big bag to take with him. And Jim took the bag and gave the optician the money and went up the beanstalk again and went to the castle and gave the giant the bag. And the giant opened the bag. Let's have a look, let's have a look. Oh, okay, oh, yes. Oh, that's very good. Now I can see. Let me see. Oh, yes, now I can read my little books. That's lovely. Yes, thank you very much, Jim. Jim? Yes. I tell you what, Jim. Now I can see you better. You look quite tasty. But I can't eat you because I've got no teeth. And Jim said, "Hey, if you want teeth, we can get you some false teeth. That's no problem. We can go to the dentist and buy you some false teeth." And the giant said, "I've got more gold. You go and get me some teeth." And so Jim measured the giant's mouth, and then took the gold coin and went down the beanstalk, into town, and he went to the dentist. And he said to the dentist, "Excuse me, can you make me an enormous set of teeth for a giant? I'll give you a gold coin." And the dentist looked at the gold coin and said, "Okay, I'll do that." So he worked hard all night long and he gave Jim some teeth. And Jim put them over his shoulder and climbed up the beanstalk and went back to the palace. And he said to the giant, "Hey, look, I've got some teeth." So the giant tried them on with his new glasses and, oh, okay, all right, lovely teeth. So the giant had new teeth and new glasses. And he said to himself, "Do you know what?" He looked in the mirror and he said, "Now I can see myself and now I've got teeth, but when I was a young giant, I was very good looking. And now look, I've got one hair on my head and nothing else. Oh, I used to have lovely long hair." And Jim said, "Hey, that's not a problem. If you want hair, we can buy you a wig." And the giant said, "A wig? Well, I tell you what, I've got some more gold. You go to town, you buy me a wig of those things. I want some hair." And so Jim measured the giant's head and took the gold coin and went down the beanstalk and into town. And he went to the wig makers and he said, "Excuse me, sir, can you make me a wig for a giant? I can give you some gold." And the wig maker looked at the gold and said, "Okay, I'll do that." And he worked hard all night long making a lovely wig for the giant. And he gave it to Jim, and Jim put it over his shoulder and climbed up the beanstalk and went to the castle and said to the giant, "Here you are, here's your new wig." So the giant tried it on with his new glasses and his new teeth. And oh yes, oh lovely, oh let's have a look. Oh, wow, wonderful. And the giant said, "Oh yes, look at me now. I feel like $1 million. I feel like a young giant again. In fact, you know what? I'm feeling a bit hungry and you look delicious." And Jim said, "No, you can't eat me. No, I'm your friend." And he ran out of the castle and he ran down the beanstalk all the way home. And when he got home, out of the sky fell a message. And Jim opened it up. What do you think it said? He opened it. It was a great big piece of paper and it said, "Dear Jim, thank you for the teeth. and the glasses, also the lovely wig. Your friend, the giant. And did you see what was wrapped in the message? It was a gold coin, all for Jim, for helping his friend, the giant. Thank you. I hope you liked the story. See you next time. Bye.